The rumble of an engine echoed through the frosty night as Nick guided his rig down the lonely interstate. His truck gleamed in the moonlight, the cab painted a cheerful red with streaks of snowy white, and a set of twinkling lights strung across his grille. To those who knew him, Nick was more than just a trucker. He was a legend. It was Christmas Eve and Nick had a big haul to deliver. The trailer behind him was packed to the brim with boxes of all shapes and sizes, each carefully labeled and sorted. Some would go to city warehouses and others to remote towns. Every package had something special inside, something that would bring a smile to someone's face. Nick hummed as he drove, his hand resting on the CB radio. "Breaker, breaker, 19, this is Big Red making good time. How's the road ahead, Elf Squad?" A crackling voice replied, "All clear, Big Red. No snow up here. You're clear to deliver the magic." At every stop, he worked quickly, unloading the boxes with practiced precision. A tiny diner on the edge of the highway got fresh supplies for a Christmas breakfast. A mechanic shop in the middle of nowhere received a shiny new set of tools. A small, struggling orphanage, he left boxes brimming with toys and winter clothes. The townspeople had no idea who he was. To them, he was just another trucker passing through. But they'd find the gifts waiting like miracles in the morning. Nick didn't need thanks. The joy in their faces was all the reward he needed. As the night wore on, Nick pulled into a lonely rest stop. He climbed down from his cab and stretched, his burly frame silhouetted against the glow of his red lights. The stars above twinkled brightly, like the magic he carried with him. "Long night, eh?" another trucker called from a nearby rig. "Always is," Nick replied, a grin hidden under his thick, snowy beard, "but it's worth it." The other trucker shook his head, smiling. "You sure are dedicated, old-timer, driving through the night just to make your deliveries on Christmas Eve. You're like Santa Claus or something." Nick chuckled, a twinkle in his eye, something like that. As dawn broke, Nick's work was done. He parked his rig at a hidden depot. The trailer was empty, but his heart was full. He climbed into a battered old pickup truck and drove home, blending into the walking world. No one ever knew that the spirit of Christmas wasn't carried by reindeer, but by an old trucker with a twinkle in his eye and a rig full of cheer.